Who is your inspiration?
It was Elon Musk before he lost his mind. I did not want to take money from home and start something.
What is that one profession that you would have wanted to explore?
I was in my master's thesis. I was working on something in medical imaging. I created some algorithms to improve medical images, X-ray and CT scan. I speak less on things that I have less knowledge of. Happiness उससे आता है कि अगर कुछ meetings हुआ, कुछ deal convert हुआ, so that gives at the end of the लगता है नहीं आज कुछ किया है, कुछ meaningful किया है.
To run a business efficiently is an art which most of us don't know. So, introducing you to Shubro Das from Globotas IT Consultancy Services Private Limited, who would let you know about the different ERP softwares, the apps, and everything that you can use to make your business a smooth and efficient one. So, let's welcome Shubro Das with us. So, hi Shubro, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you.
How does it feel to be here?
It feels great to be here.
So, you're excited?
Yeah, very much.
And nervous?
Little bit.
Little bit. So, I think it's your first time?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Let's rock the show together.
Sure, that's time.
Okay, Shubro, before I talk about your business and all of it, I would want to understand that as a child, was science always your calling? I mean, were you always fascinated towards physics, chemistry, maths, bio? How did science happen to you?
Actually, during my childhood, I actually wanted to become a cricketer.
Okay.
At that time, the goal was to someday play for the Indian team. So even I was the inter-school captain of my cricket team. And even in class 10, I used to do half classes. I used to go to school at 12 p.m. because around that time, I got selected in the under 16 district team. And so I was allowed to do half classes back then. So back then, studies was not in the picture because I always believed that to achieve something great in some field, you have to be focused on one field only. इसलिए तब मैं पढ़ाई नहीं करता था. It was all about cricket and sports. But around that time, my father met with an accident, and then gradually I decided that to pursue cricket is no longer possible in that scenario. So then पढ़ाई था. I thought that अभी अगर कुछ लाइफ में बड़ा करना है, so now you have to study. So then gradually I shifted. उस समय class 10 भी चल रहा था, so pressure और भी ज़्यादा था. So then I shifted my entire focus on studies, and then gradually I started liking the subject. And क्योंकि स्कूल में सारे टॉपर साइंस ले रहे थे, तो लग रहा था कि इसी साइंस में ही शायद कुछ लाइफ में बड़ा अचीव कर सकते हैं. So then I opted science, but gradually I fell in love with the science and physics, and then things started happening.
Very nice. मतलब नहीं पढ़ने से लेके पढ़ने तक का सफर आपने तय किया है. So kudos to you. Very nice.
Life में things kept happening, and one thing was always clear in my mind that I have to do something big in life. एक ही लाइफ है, बड़ा कुछ अचीव करना है लाइफ पे. So पहले क्रिकेट था तो था क्रिकेट में कुछ बड़ा करना है, but when that was not in the picture, then अब था कि पढ़ाई में अभी कुछ बड़ा कुछ अचीव करना है. So yeah.
Good, very good. So साइंस लेकर फिर आपने एक सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर की फील्ड को चूज किया. Why only this? And because there's so many other options, right?
Yeah.
So why software engineer and why not anything else?
So actually मैंने अपना जो बीटेक एंड एमटेक मैंने इंजीनियरिंग फिजिक्स पे किया था.
Okay.
क्योंकि आई एक्चुअली लाइक फिजिक्स वेरी मच, एंड उस टाइम ऐसा था कि फिजिक्स में ही कुछ करना है. एंड इवन कॉलेज में जब था तो मेरा उस टाइम में एम था कि मुझे रिसर्च फील्ड में जाना है इन फिजिक्स, स्पेसिफिकली एक्सपेरिमेंटल फिजिक्स में जाना था. बट अराउंड दैट टाइम कोविड हैपेंड, एंड देन आई रियलाइज दैट the research field is actually pretty boring. I mean, you work on things and you try to take the field forward, but the things that you are working on has little to no impact on the lives of real people. And then I decided to pursue business as a career, because in college, in about second year, third year, we started to do freelancing back then. There were several platforms like freelancer.com and several other platforms which used to link actually freelancers to the people who require those services. specifically we used to get clients from foreign clients, basically US and other countries. So they were actually interested in third world countries to develop their softwares. So that's how we started in this field, and gradually the interest developed. We made some money, so the field actually started becoming more interesting, because in college if you make some money also, it's quite exciting.
Right, yes.
And then gradually the interest actually started from there in the field. And once the college was completed, so I went full time in this.
Very nice. And now with Globotask into your life, matlab, you are not just an engineer but also an entrepreneur, dealing with science as well as commerce related things like business, accounting, finance, all of it.
Yeah.
So how does this work for you?
So as I've said that during the college we started our entrepreneurial journey, but we are not pursuing it full time. But around that time we started first of all developing simple websites, then we went to mobile apps, then we started developing complex softwares. And around that time we got the confidence that we can develop anything, because we did that around for 1 year, 2 years, and we have done a lot of projects in college itself. So it gave us confidence that we can develop anything. So once that confidence happened, and the other thing was that in life, I believe that there should always be thrust for something. I mean, if you are in a comfortable situation, so you stop growing internally.
Correct.
So I felt that entrepreneurship was a field which was exciting, and it is very difficult to predict what will happen tomorrow. So because of that excitement, and we had some experience in this field, so then I decided to pursue entrepreneurship full time.
Very nice. So are you the one handling everything about your business, or do you have people working with you? You have a team or anything like that?
We are actually 4 partners.
Okay.
Initially we used to do everything from development to sales and everything, but now we have scaled to a team of about 20-25 people, and
very nice.
Presently they handle the tech part mostly. And my partner Prachee Sharma and Rohit, they handle the technical part, they handle the developers. And I and my other partner Navid, we handle the business development, sales, marketing, service, all those parts.
Very good.
We have distributed work among ourselves. So yeah.
Super. Matlab, proper use of commerce in the science field. Very nice. What I wanted to understand was, because you are into development of softwares, mobile apps and all of it. So what is your target market like? आप किनके लिए ये सब बनाते हो? Who can be beneficial by using your softwares?
So generally in business, anyone who is struggling with Excel sheets, if you have a lot of, if you are facing difficulties in managing your Excel sheets, analyzing those data and extracting meaningful insights about your business, if you are facing difficulties in any of these, then you should consult with us. What we do is that we also understand that when you are starting a business, the best way is to start with Excel, because it is easily moldable as per your business flow, and at that time you yourself are also not clear about what is your business flow. It develops over time. So once you have scaled up your business to a reasonable size, and you have some kind of operational flow in your business, I think that's the right time when you should opt for business automation and ERP softwares. Our target customers are manufacturers, transporters, or any kind of business who have scaled their business to a reasonable scale and now are facing difficulties to manage the data.
Okay.
So ERP, what ERP means is enterprise resource planning software generally. What it means is that how to manage each and every resource in your business. By resource, I mean it can be your employees, if you have a factory, the machinery, your warehouse, the raw material stock that you have, your customers, your suppliers. These are all the resources that you have at your disposal. ERP helps you to extract, to run your entire resources, to manage them in the most efficient way, so as that you can extract the maximum profitability or ROI. You can extract maximum ROI from all of your resources. That's what an ERP actually helps you to do.
So usually लोगों को लगता है कि ये ERP सॉफ्टवेयर इन सब में खर्चा बहुत है, तो बिजनेस में ये लोग एक खर्चा नया ऐड कर रहे हैं, तो हाउ डू यू हैंडल दैट सिचुएशन देन? व्हाट डू यू से देम?
ओके, सो देखिए, किसी भी बिजनेस में 3 डाटा पॉइंट्स होता है. एक होता है जो आदमी डाटा क्रिएट कर रहा है, anybody. It can be your salesman who is going to door and bringing leads for you, और जो warehouse में बैठा हुआ आदमी है जो stock in stock out count कर रहा है. So he is the data generator. वो सारा का पर्चीज बना के इसके बाद ऑफिस में आके जमा करता है. इसके बाद कोई सेकंड पर्सन है जो इस डाटा को एक्सेल में या टेली में इनपुट करता है. इसके बाद फाइनल जो ओनर है वो शाम को बैठ के सारा डाटा एनालाइज करता है. सो व्हेन यू इम्प्लीमेंट एन ERP, क्या होता है कि मिडिलमैन का आपको जरूरत नहीं पड़ता है. व्हाई द पर्सन हु इज जनरेटिंग द डाटा ही बिकम्स द डाटा एंट्री करने वाला भी वही बन जाता है. क्योंकि ERP में हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हर एक जो स्टाफ है बेस्ड अपॉन हिज वर्क उसको रोल्स एक्सेस दिया जाता है सिस्टम का. एंड जैसे मैं सपोज मैं एक ड्राइवर हूँ, मैं एक ट्रक चलाता हूँ फॉर ए मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनी या फॉर ए ट्रांसपोर्टर, और मुझे एक शिपमेंट मिला है, आई हैव टू टेक फ्रॉम प्लेस A टू प्लेस B. तो मैं जब रास्ते पे जा रहा हूँ, सो सपोज मेरा डीजल मुझे डालना है, 10,000 का मैंने डीजल डाला, मैं ऐप पे अपना उसको एक्सपेंस को मैं रिकॉर्ड कर सकता हूँ. फूडिंग, लॉजिंग, कुछ भी जो होता है इन ए ट्रिप, मैं सारा इसको रिकॉर्ड कर सकता हूँ. तो मैंने डाटा एंट्री कर दिया सिस्टम में, वो आ गया, ERP से उसका रिपोर्ट भी बन जाएगा. पर ट्रिप का मुझे प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी मैं कैलकुलेट कर सकता हूँ. करेक्ट. सो ओनर जो बैठा हुआ है उसको इस डाटा एनालिसिस करने में मिनिमल टाइम लगेगा, क्योंकि वहां पे ऑलरेडी लिखा हुआ है ये शिपमेंट 2 लाख का था, कॉस्टिंग इसमें 50,000 का हुआ है, मिसलेनियस कॉस्ट कुछ हुआ है, तो टोटल प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी मेरा 80,000 1 लाख जो भी है मुझे वो पता चल जा रहा है. राइट. सो यू आर रिमूविंग द मिडिलमैन हु इज द डाटा एंट्री. जहां पे प्रॉब्लम भी होता है क्योंकि एक आदमी डाटा क्रिएट कर रहा है, एक एंट्री कर रहा है, मिसकम्युनिकेशन की वजह से देयर कैन बी डिस्क्रिपेंसीज इन द डाटा. प्लस दिस गाय हु इज एंटरिंग द डाटा, उन लोगों का जैसे सैलरी 15 से 25,000 के बीच में होता है. सो एनुअली अबाउट कॉस्टिंग इज अराउंड 1.5 लाख से 2.5 लाख के बीच में आपका उसका कॉस्टिंग आता है, एक एम्प्लॉय जो डाटा एंट्री कर रहा है बैठ के. सो साल का आपका 1.5 से 2.5 लाख का कॉस्टिंग है. एक रीजनेबल साइज में जो बिजनेस ऑपरेट करता है उनके पास अबाउट 10-15 पीपल्स होता है जो बैठ के सिर्फ डाटा एंट्री कर रहे हैं अलग अलग ऑपरेशंस का. करेक्ट. So overall, if you see yearly, you are spending about 10 to 15 lakhs on the manpower. So after ERP implementation, this 10-15 guys can be reduced to 2 people. उनका काम अभी है जो डाटा जो एंट्री कर रहा है, just to validate it कि डाटा सही से एंट्री हुआ है. So आपका जो कॉस्ट सेविंग है ERP implement करने का, so you are saving money from that. Right. That's the thing what an ERP does. ये आपको अपना जो मैन पावर है इसको आपके रियल टाइम में आपके फिंगर टिप्स पे सारा डाटा आपको दे देता है. नाउ एज ए ओनर यू कैन प्ले विद दिस डाटा टू मैं क्या करूं, किस रिसोर्स को किस तरह से यूज करूं ताकि मेरा ROI मैक्सिमम निकले. दैट्स द प्राइमरी पर्पस. किसी भी बिजनेस में प्रॉफिट बढ़ाने का 2 तरीका है. आइदर यू इंक्रीज योर टॉप लाइन रेवेन्यू एंड द प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी विल इंक्रीज एज यू स्केल योर बिजनेस, एंड द अदर इज कि मैं अपना ऑपरेशंस का एफिशिएंसी इतना इंक्रीज कर पाऊं कि मैं वहां से मेरा प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंक्रीज हो जाए, पर यूनिट कॉस्टिंग में मेरा इंप्रूव हो पाए, जिसकी वजह से मैं अपना प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंक्रीज कर पाऊं. ERP हेल्प्स यू इन द सेकंड पार्ट. ये आपका इंटरनल ऑपरेशंस का एफिशिएंसी इतना आपको छोटा से छोटा चीज आप मैनेज कर पाओगे, एनालाइज कर पाओगे, डाटा को एनालिसिस करके आपको दे देगा, रिपोर्ट्स बना के दे देगा आपको. सिर्फ बैठ के वो विद इन मिनट्स यू कैन गेट द इंफॉर्मेशन दैट यू आर लुकिंग फॉर, एंड यू कैन टेक इन्फॉर्म्ड डिसीजंस अबाउट योर बिजनेस व्हिच विल हेल्प यू टू ग्रो द बिजनेस.
Right. So this is more of an investment rather than an expense. Yeah. Which I think many businessmen fail to understand at one go. Now that you are into sales and marketing of your own product, तो आपको कभी तो ये challenges भी feel हुए होंगे. So there might be some challenges that you face in your entrepreneurial journey. So can you throw some light on the challenges that you face?
So हम लोग का फील्ड में यही इशू है कि आपको लाइक कस्टमर्स को समझाना पड़ता है कि ERP है क्या. मोस्ट पीपल are not aware of what an ERP is and how it can help the business. Right. Because even I've seen that companies having multiple crores, hundreds of crores of revenue are still using Excel because they are still not aware that how can I automate or digitize my operations. So they are still using Excel. They are struggling, but they think that there's no alternative for that. So the first step is like educating the person what an ERP is, what it does, how can you extract property out of it, and how it will help your business. Right. So once they get that, then it becomes easier to just sell the product.
And it is customized business to business, right?
Yeah,
it is not a demo dummy product that आप सबको दे रहे हो. You customize it as per the businessman's requirement, right?
Yeah. We have a product also, but most of the businesses that what we found is that they are family businesses or like business who have scaled themselves to a reasonable scale, who are primarily our customers. So they already have a business flow. The business is operating in a particular way, and they are not ready to change their business flow as per your software.
Correct.
They want a solution which fits into their
System.
operational flow. That's why our specialization is in customized ERP softwares. We customize the ERP software as per the business requirement of a particular client.
Very nice. So here in the Northeast, you have been functioning since how long?
We have started since 2020 during COVID, but we registered our firm as a private limited entity in 2022.
Okay. How does the market here look like to you? Are there opportunities? Your clientele is only from the Northeast, or you have pan-India, pan-abroad exposure? What does that look like?
So we have clients all over India, and also few clients outside India. And in Northeast, especially, people now are becoming actually aware of ERP softwares and business automation softwares and how it can help their business. So, but still, some amount of education is needed. But in the international market, like they are very well developed about what an ERP is and how it helps the business. So there not much education is needed. But in India, it's still at very early stages. I think the Indian ERP market is somewhere around 5,000 crores. And the global is 10 times or 20 times of that.
Okay.
So there is still a lot of growth left in the Indian market, and we hope that we would be able to have some share of it in future.
Great. Any success story that you would want to share of any of your clients where you felt happy about that इनका ये problem हमारे office से solve हुआ? ऐसा कोई success story है?
हम लोग को एक client मिला था. This also happened through BNI. We got one foreign client, and this client is from Mozambique.
Okay.
So they are into beverage manufacturing. They manufacture products similar to Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Fanta. They develop those kind of products. So the problem that they were facing is that the same thing. There was a lot of manpower. They have a reasonable scale. Their business has a reasonable scale, and they had a lot of manpower, and there were a lot of data discrepancies. They were facing problems in the warehouse. Raw materials used to not be available when the demand was there. So they could not manufacture the goods because they were they had to like export raw materials from multiple countries. It was a company based in Mozambique. So they used to export from China, from Saudi, from different places. They had to export raw materials for their manufacturing their drinks. And they had to place the order 3 to 4 months ahead because it is to come through ships and it's to take time. So they had to have a very good idea of what products are selling more, what products I have to manufacture more, and also the season, at which season which product sells more.
Right, yes.
So if you know like which product is selling more, so you know what raw materials you have to order before that. So they were facing issues on all that. So when they came to us and they told us their problem, so what we did is, after implementation of our ERP software, now our ERP software, we have a feature where you can see the most selling products in your business. It gives a graph, the units sold, and the geographical location wise, the selling, you can track from there. And so it became very easy now to track like which products sell more, what quantities, the level of quantities, or how much manufacturing they need to do. And so that helped them to order those raw materials beforehand, so that when there was demand, they could fulfill that demand.
Right.
So it was a major problem which helped their business, and they are now growing at a very good rate. And also the data discrepancies that used to happen, it has also been reduced.
So Shubro, you've lived a 5 years journey in your entrepreneurship. And if I have to ask you, how do you see yourself in the next 10 years? What aspires you? आपका क्या long term vision है अपने आप को लेके, अपने business को लेके? So what would be the picture like?
So for GITCS, the goal is obviously like to turn GITCS into global entity. Because we are in the IT sector, we can, by sitting from India, we can serve customers all over the world. So the first goal is obviously like to turn GITCS into a global entity. And as for my personal goals, in college I visited Sikkim, primarily North Sikkim, and I liked the place very much. So personal goals utna like ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं है, like to have enough money to have a home in some hill station like Sikkim, or this time I visited Uttarakhand. I like that place also. Like I like to do treks and in hilly regions. So yeah, the goal is to have enough money to have home in some hill station and spend a life there.
Wow, very nice. So, do we see cricket happening any day back in your life again, or it would just be a sport that you play for fun now?
Yeah, now presently it's like purely for fun, because I believe like I believe that a person should not have backup plans. I mean, in kind of way that I believe it prevents you from giving 100% into something if you have a backup plan, because you in your mind somewhere you know that if this not happen, I have something else. Once you stop your mind from thinking like there is something else you can do, I believe then your body and mind works towards that particular goal or whatever you are doing. So I believe that at any point of time दो नाव में पैर नहीं डालना चाहिए, like एक ही में रहो, and I believe that growth also happens faster. You learn faster, and it is I saw that in my life in cricket also, क्योंकि मैं पढ़ता नहीं था तो दिन रात जब पढ़ाई में मतलब स्कूल में भी था तो द माइंड में चलता था कि नेक्स्ट डे फील्ड सेटअप कैसा होगा, कहाँ पे किसको बिठाना है, बॉलिंग कैसा करेंगे. सो इट हेल्प दैट बहुत जल्दी बहुत कुछ चीज मुझे वो फील्ड में मिला. ज्यादा कुछ अचीव नहीं किया, बट जो भी शॉर्ट टाइम के लिए था, लाइक आई वाज वेरी हैप्पी विथ व्हाट आई हैव अचीव्ड. एंड सिमिलरली पढ़ाई में भी वैसा हुआ. तो व्हाट आई गॉट टू नो दैट इन लाइफ अगर कुछ जल्दी और थोड़ा बड़ा कुछ अचीव करना है, देन यू नीड टू हैव अ सिंगुलर goal in mind. So
very nice and very deep. I think, I mean, this is one thing that I will take away from this talk for sure, that you should not have backup plans. Do one thing with all your heart and soul into it, and I think that makes the difference. Any regrets in your life that you have?
Regrets, I think that me and my partners, one mistake that we made is that after college we did not get corporate experience. We all were so much excited to start something of our own and do something that we all jumped into business as soon as we finished our college. So उसकी वजह से क्या होता है कि हम लोग काफी गलतियां करते हैं, which leads to losses, some पैसा भी डूबता है. So I think that अगर corporate experience लेते तो शायद वो mistakes हम कम करते या नहीं करते. But I also think like it's a part of a journey, and मिस्टेक से भी काफी कुछ सीखने को मिलता है. सो एनीवे आई थिंक इट बैलेंसेस आउट.
Right. So Shubro, you are single right now, right?
Yeah.
So you are an eligible bachelor. So if you would just want to let us know if you're looking for someone, you might get the right girl just through this podcast.
So as I've said, like mind में singular, my goal is like to always have focused in one direction. So presently it's like to make GITCS into a global firm. पहले business को बड़ा करना है, and then I think those things happen automatically.
Right, yes,
वो जब time सही रहेगा वो अपने आप हो जाएगा. So yeah.
It was just a fun question.
No,
by
I
the
get
way.
it.
So Shubro, it was amazing talking to you, but we won't just let you go this way. We have a small rapid fire with you.
Okay.
Where you have to answer just quick and fast, okay? So I would start off with very basic things. What does happiness mean to you?
Happiness, I mean, if at the end of the day I have done something, like मुझे खुशी तब होता है like कुछ मीटिंग्स हुआ आज के टाइम में. अभी क्योंकि बिजनेस में हूँ तो हैप्पीनेस उससे आता है कि अगर कुछ मीटिंग्स हुआ, कुछ डील कन्वर्ट हुआ, सो दैट गिव्स एट द एंड ऑफ द लगता है नहीं आज कुछ किया है, कुछ मीनिंगफुल किया है. सो या दैट गिव्स हैप्पीनेस.
Okay, very nice. What does family mean to you?
Family is everything. I believe that what I am doing now is not possible without my brother, because मैं IIT से था तो बहुत लोगों को लगता कि जॉब करेगा, अच्छा पैकेज लेगा, वो करेगा, बट आई डिड नॉट फॉलो दैट डायरेक्शन. एंड मेरे घर से कभी भी किसी ने कुछ फोर्स नहीं किया कभी भी, लाइक बिजनेस करना है, सो दे वर ओके विद इट. सो दे आर द एक्चुअली पिलर्स ऑन व्हिच आई एम डूइंग माय बिजनेस नाउ, एंड विदाउट देम it would have not have been possible. So yeah, family is everything for me.
Right.
First priority.
Right. Money.
As I've said, like इतना से पैसा हो कि कुछ हिल स्टेशन में एक अच्छा सा घर ले पाए and have good non-veg food, like yeah, that is enough for me.
Are you a tea person or a coffee person?
Coffee.
coffee person? Are you a reader or a listener?
Listener, I speak less on things that I have less knowledge of, क्योंकि जिसके बारे में कम knowledge है उस पर बात करने का ज़्यादा कुछ है नहीं, so it's better to listen and learn from others. So yeah, I think I am a good listener.
Okay. If you would not have been a software engineer, what is that one profession that you would have wanted to explore, except for being a cricketer, of course? Anything.
I think physics. I do something in that field. I was in my master's thesis. I was working on something in medical imaging. I created some algorithms to improve medical images, X-ray and CT scan. But I did not pursue that in the long because that required some investment, and I did not want to take money from home and start something. So software business ऐसा था कि वो minimal investment या no investment से आप start कर सकते हो because you're service based company. So yeah, if someday I made some money, then yeah, I'll obviously like to pursue physics and to do something in this field.
What does your me time look like?
Me time, I play badminton. I like to play badminton. We have some friends in there. We play badminton and yeah, reading books.
Okay.
Because as I've said, we did not get corporate experience, so I try to take something from books so that it helps in our business. So yeah, I like to read about like biographies of prior businessmen that were there. I recently completed Rockefeller book on John D. Rockefeller.
Wow.
So yeah, I try to read books.
Very nice. Who is your inspiration?
It was Elon Musk before he lost his mind. During his struggling phase, I actually was very much inspired in my college also. I also pursued this field because I saw what an person with a dream can achieve in life, and he really inspired me with what he did in his life and the struggle that he went through to achieve. And he was a real inspiration for me. Now I think he has gone crazy. But yeah, the earlier Elon Musk.
But he has still taught you a lot of things. He's given the vision to you.
Yeah.
To dream
yeah,
bigger.
Sure.
What is your success mantra?
Success mantra, I think, is to work hard. And if you like the thing that you do, then it becomes easier to do that. And I think you are also much more happier. So, and if you are happy and if you like what you do, then I think success is the byproduct of that. So, yeah, that's the success mantra.
Superb, Shubro. It was amazing having you on the seat with us, on this show with us. I mean, you have taught us so many things. You've given us so many deeper insights, which I think none of us knew. And I think the audience would love to know you more. Thank you once again for being here with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity and inviting us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I hope all of you loved watching this episode with us. लाइफ में कोई बैकअप प्लान नहीं होना चाहिए ताकि आप जो कर रहे हो उसी पे पूरी तरीके से फोकस कर सको, और ये मैंने सीखा है इससे. आई होप आप लोगों ने भी कुछ ना कुछ सीखा ही होगा. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस एपिसोड थ्रू आउट विद अस एंड स्टेइंग टिल द एंड. प्लीज लाइक एंड शेयर दिस वीडियो विद एनीवन who can get much more deeper insights about this industry. Thank you.